Hello and welcome to Planet Wildlife. Thank you for tuning in to the last of our DIY series on lighting. Today we'll be showing you how to build a light box. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a box light. This is going to be for our key light. And before I go over all this, I'll do a little background on that. Our backlight and our fill light are both running at about 3,000 lumens, and your key light is supposed to be double that. So I have 7,000 lumens, which I'll talk about later, that I can diffuse and get it down to exactly where we need it. So I'll kind of talk about my supplies a little bit, and then we'll get right into it. What I've done is I've used black foam core, and I'm going to coat the inside with aluminum to reflect the light. And then on the back portion of that I have an extension cord, the fixtures, and the light bulbs. As for tools, we have just a regular pen, a yardstick, my plans, a knife, and then I have packing tape because it sticks to paper better than anything I know. And then we also got some reflective tape or silver tape at the dollar store for the interior of the light box. And then no DIY project is complete without the ever famous glue gun. And I almost forgot, you will need scissors for cutting the foil and trimming your tapes. I also placed a piece of cardboard underneath so I will not score my table. So I'm going to look for the best corner to start with, and you are it. First I'm going to make the top and the bottom. They are 19.5, and at the skinny end they're 11.5, and they're going to be 12 inches tall or deep. I'm going to measure 12 inches twice because I'm making two of them. 12, 24, if my math is correct. 12 and 24. My center mark, half of 19.5 is 9 3/4. So I need my center mark. And then half of 11.5 is 5 3/4. So from that mark, I'm going to go 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just use the same cut mark on that. Double check. 19.5. There's my two big pieces. I'll go ahead and cut those real quick. Now that I've cut one piece, I can double check to make sure these look identical. I checked that, it looked just a little crooked. I've cut the two larger pieces and made sure they matched up. 11.5, 19.5, and 12. Excellent. Now the back pieces. After I glued this together, it was just a little bit too wide. So I trimmed off, I just shaved off a little bit, and it fits in there now. So now I've got to cut 2 holes for the lights to go into. The bulbs are 2.5 inches at their widest point. And I want at least 1 inch between them. I found 2 black light sockets instead of the white one I had. I thought they blended in a lot better. So I cut the holes kind of small so that they shove in here. And they're real tight. I've cut a piece of foil that's just a little bit smaller than my back. Now I'm going to cut reflective sides to go all the way around the inside. I'm making about 1 inch smaller than the actual board. And the actual board size is 15 across. So I'm going to go 14. It's 12 tall. I'm going to go 11. I'm going to go ahead and separate this out just to make it easier to work on. Okay, now I'm just going to tack all these in place. Now we're going to tape them with our silver duct tape. Although only 15 feet long, I'm pretty impressed with the duct tape that we got at the dollar store. Now I'm just going to super glue this on. So I just super glued the back side of the light box on, and that, folks, is how you build a light box. We're not quite finished yet though. We're going to doctor it up just a little bit and do the electrical. Okay, at this point I'm just adding some black tape just for aesthetics. Here's one that I've taped. We have all these white lines. Okay, so there we are with black tape over everything. Looks a little better. Now I'm going to pop my lights in the back. Alright, there's my lights. We bought just a 12, if you want a 20, if you want a 6, whatever you want to use. I took an old one and spliced it down really short. So all I have to do is plug this in here. And then this one into the next. Whoops. Guess I need to do that hot glue I was talking about before. Back to using the Superstar. So we'll let that dry a while. We'll see if we can plug him in easier. Okay, no. Alright. There we have a light box. We have two 200 watt 3405 lumens. But it's supposed to be a softbox. So what we're going to do is we're going to tack on some wax paper. If I tape something directly to the cardboard, it's just going to tear it if I ever remove it, which I'm sure I'll have to replace it occasionally. So I'm going to give myself a strip of packing tape that I can just use scotch or something to attach my wax paper with, and then it'll come off without damaging anything. A little bit softer than the previous light. So thank you for tuning in and seeing how to build a light box, softbox, key light. The light box was a big success. Took me about a half a day, about $13 for the actual light box, $21 if you want to include the bulbs. You can buy one for about $35, that's pretty okay. But this was really fun, and we thought it was a worthy project. Now you can build any size that you like. I built for 2 bulbs. You can make a smaller one for 1 bulb, a larger one for 3 bulbs, whatever you want to do, whatever your need is. Just make sure that the sides are all the same length so they all meet up when you go to put it together, and you're good to go. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.